Good day to you, human. I hope this video finds you happy in your domicile with properly sanitized palmar and dorsal areas of your extremities. I am Mr. Pat 2.0. I am here to ensure you humans do not devolve. I'm here to provide ideas and opportunities to experience art, entertainment, and interconnectivity amongst your fellow.
Oh, for crying out! Stupid. Okay. Yeah, IT. This is Pat. Yeah, it won't work. It never worked in the first place. The thing sucks. No. Do you think I wouldn't have tried shutting it down and turning it back on? Okay. Give me a second. Oh, for crying out.
Welcome to another edition of Mr. Pat's Basement. This week, I think we need to laugh. I think we need to explore. We might even need to escape, even just for a little bit into our imaginations. Wouldn't you agree? So recommendations this week, you guys. Live theater continues. The National Theater continues their weekly performances. This week is just what the doctor ordered. Treasure Island, filmed live in its full extent. If you haven't experienced Treasure Island, this is your opportunity to escape to another world. Pirates, treasure, and the beauty of what live theater is. For those of you who have seen this performance before, it's going to reinvigorate your love of the story, and it's going to bring a true idea of what good live theater is about. If you've never experienced this story before, you're going to love it. A true childhood adventure. Be sure and check it out. nationaltheatre.org.uk. That's one more time, nationaltheatre.org.uk. Live theater continues. Hey, do you like Shakespeare? I paused because I wanted to give you all ample time to groan. Hey, many of you have read or are currently reading the multitudes of sonnets written by William Shakespeare. You might prefer a visit to the dentist's office without Novocaine rather than reading through the sonnets of William Shakespeare. These have been taught, these have been read, these have been appreciated for a really long time. And you might be wondering to yourself, why would people suffer through this? Well, you know what? William Shakespeare was ahead of his time. His stories stand the test of time. They deal with emotions that we all experience in the human condition. And if you just take a little time to appreciate them, you might connect with them on a different level. Okay? So guess what? Sir Patrick Stewart himself, also known as Professor X, also known as Jean-Luc Picard, and star of stage and screen, you will recognize him the second you see him. You might be seeing him right now. He is taking it upon himself to perform, in a very relaxed setting, perform one of William Shakespeare's sonnets every day and perform it online. Give it a try, you guys. He has taken it upon himself to do this. His delivery does the material justice, brings it to life, allows us all to see the meaning and beauty behind what William Shakespeare was about. Give it a try. Read along if you can, and find the beauty in the big deal behind the bard. That was recommendation number 2. Recommendation number 3 is the generational challenge. You're in your house. You're likely getting bored with your daily routine. You've looked at the same websites. You've done the same apps. You've read the same books. You've watched all that Netflix has to offer. Well, try this one. Go inside your own home or inside your own family's extended, maybe or maybe not. Interview someone from your family, someone from the older or younger generation. Ask them questions without responding. You do not get to provide your opinion. You just get to ask them questions. Gain some perspective. You might find out something you never knew because you never listened. Make a list of 10 questions, open-ended questions. They can't be answered with a yes or no response. They have to be more in-depth. Okay, for example, this isn't a question, but ask them to describe a time that they truly felt joy. Ask them what their favorite activity was to do before this quarantine and why that was their favorite activity. Ask them who their idols are or were. What is it about those idols that make them so special? All right? Ask them what their favorite movie was of all time. They got to pick one favorite movie of all time, and then watch that movie with them, younger or older. Gain some perspective from somebody else's view. It's called empathy, and it's an unbelievable experience when you take the time to get to know somebody else, especially somebody from the older or younger generation. Those are my suggestions for the week. I am Mr. Pat 2.0, and